Today we're gonna be playing a game called Cohabitation, and the description is as follows. 200 light years away, the planet drifts in space. It is home to not one but two sentient species, the peaceful, technological Alkians and the terrifying Holl, who live off hunting the former as prey. Tasked with reclaiming a radio tower to find a planet capable of harboring life, will you help your species make their escape, or is this somehow a way to cohabitate? So yeah, let's get it started. Okay, looks like I'm some sort of rat thing. How do I interact? Oh, Z. Hello again. Let's see. You are XM0124 of the Alkians race. Long-time resident of, you guessed it, the planet Alkia. Furthermore, this big or colorful rock you call home rotates at a measly speed of 100 Alkian limbs per quarter Alkia day. That means your nights are few and far between and last just as long as your wearisome days. How boring. It does, however, mean that your dreams are bloody crazy. I mean, you would know it better than anyone. You're in one right now. Who are you? My name is Somnus. You might have mistaken me for my brother, but if you see him, that means you're in a load of trouble. But anyway, it is strange for you to be the one asking questions. All I am is a reflection of your inner thoughts. Guess it makes sense though, given the rarity of nights. Your species doesn't dream very often, and the dreams that do happen are all spaced out. In turn, your kin have failed to develop a dream sense when they sleep, and always regress into this same pitiful amnesiac state. Kinda cute when you think about it, but annoying for me because I gotta explain this stuff every time. I digress. There's more important things to discuss. Listen, things are about to get shaken up, buddy, big time, and I hate to say it, but the responsibility for it is gonna fall squarely on you. Hey. Yeah, why on me though? I'll tell you about it in the next room. Okay? Hello again. Now, what is your name? I know, you're XM0124 of the Alkians race. But I mean, what is your name? What? Don't rocket sign, just tell me. What is your name? Make sure to select the input using the cursor, okay? We'll just say 5. But I look weird though. I don't even know if I'm looking sideways or whether I'm looking up. I just see an eye or a thing that looks like a rat. But anyway. I see, 5. What an interesting name. Now 5, I must ask. Which of these beings best represents you? Maybe the guy in the suit. Is this being who best represents you? Yes. So be it. Now, follow me into the next room. Now, this is the final room, I promise. I'm going to need you to tell me one last thing. Your species has no concept of relationship as far as I know. This would make sense given reproduction is pretty much handled by a single queen. But still, I need you to answer this question with utmost attention and honesty. If you had a partner, what would their name be? Okay. Let's just go with Chisom. And I just realized I'm actually using capital letters or all uppercase, but it's cool. Chisom, I see. Now, which one of these beings would most likely represent your partner? Maybe this one. Yeah. So deep. Listen, XM0124 or 5, whatever you prefer. We're approaching the end of the road for this dream anyway, and though you may soon wish you had never woken up, you must soldier on. The fate of life as we know it dangles ever so in your appendages. So, no pressure. What a strange dream. Okay, so I just woke up. Your sleeping pod. With Alkia's day beginning, it is red awakened protocol. Bright lights now shine on its inside. Unfortunately, that means you can't sleep in it for now. A terminal Holl uses to monitor and maintain your sleeping pod. Nothing seems to be awry. Despite what you may think, this is a computer. It's operating by putting one's eyes up to goggles and uses ocular movement as a means of control. You put your eyes inside. Okay. Guess we can save. You have 2 new e-communications. Reading first e-communication. Holl breach. Potent analysis has detected a possible Holl presence within rodeo. Potent analysis has detected a possible Holl presence within radio warehouse 17. Current data has this location as your post. Please report to your supervisor for more information. Reading second e-communication. Subject importance beyond critical. Okay. Report to me immediately after awakening. Protocol. All has been lost. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Seems like your front door was locked, so probably can lock it with this. Lock door. Walk around using the arrow keys or the mouse. Interact with objects using the spacebar or mouse. Oh, I guess these are other sleeping pods. Alright. XM0124, it took you damn long enough. Spent your sweet ass time cleaning your ear follicles, huh? Who are you? I can't believe it. My name is XM3009 and you better get that straight. Good lord, your dream neither might be worse than I thought. Now it's got you struggling to retain your memories in the real world. Believe me, if I had a way to keep my workers awake all time, what is my job? Gotta explain everything. You work to support that tower. Its groundwork essentially cleanup, maintenance, and in this case, extraction. When it comes down to it, radio towers are the biggest hope for survival of our species. Say, do you even remember what the Holl are? I'll take that as a no. God damn it. Time is of the essence now, but I gotta sit here explaining things to sleepyhead over here. Shit. Well, you should know Alkia is home to not just one but two intelligent species. There's us, the Alkians, but then there's another. They are the so-called Holl. Terrifying beasts, all of them, though not quite as intelligent as us, they're twice as deadly. And they can only live in darkness, which means when night rolls around, they're on the prowl. These well-lit and well-fortified buildings, however, are means to keep us safe during the night. But somehow they found a way into the generators below our radio tower and destroyed them, taking over the tower in the process. Curse them. Been near 1000 Alkia rotations since the last attack of the scale. We thought the barriers around the generators would stop anything. To make things worse, because it's been so long, a lot of our military equipment has been decommissioned anyway. Not that it would make much difference at this point. So, maggot, I'm sure you see where I'm going with this. That radio equipment is our ticket to contacting a planet capable of fostering life and getting the hell out of here. So I'm gonna need you to get in there, get our transmitters and receivers and bring him back here. Do you understand? Why me? You begin to come to the realization that all the open doors you saw earlier were other Alkians that have been sent out before you. What happened to them? Do you understand the meaning of your own name? XM0124. That 0 is there for a reason. Notice it's less than the 3 in my name, XM3009. Do you know what that means? No. It means that you do what I want. I'll be honest, I've arranged for a rank to be awake one by one and sent you all out in file. And nobody's returned just yet, but that doesn't matter one bit. What matters is I just give you an order, and disobeying orders is not what Alkians do. So get going, the clock is ticking. I gotta start waking up the next in line in case you don't come back. That look on your face, you have no idea what's going on, do you? Almost feel bad about sending you to face the Holl, but you know, that's how the world works. If your dream ninja is really that bad, you can brush up on our history and the Holl using our records library behind me. Believe me, maggot, you'll need it. I just unlocked my side door. Once you collect yourself, get your butt out of here. Oh, and take this. You obtain an earpiece auto translator. This is required for any Alkian who operates radio equipment. It uses machine learning to translate any communication it hears into our language. Only use it when you get to the receiver, just in case some miracle happens and we're contacted, but I don't want you to break it before then. Okay? So now we need to go to that radio tower to, I guess, retrieve the radio equipment. A terminal was live next to the control pad. It is now daytime, free passage granted. Would you like to disengage the airlock? Yes. Then we go outside. Oh, I guess this is... Okay, this path leads to the other enclaves. You have no business there. Rations bunker, so we just go right. And then who are you? That blue exoskeleton. You're a 001 class, right? Shit. Don't tell any 003s this, but I hate my job so fucking much. Going out here with a gun hoping I don't accidentally step into an open hole mouth. Is this really all there is? At least I'm not as bad off as you are. Heading to that blasted radio tower and all. Good luck out there, buddy. Haven't seen anyone return from there yet. Thanks, I guess. This must be Hospital 17. Okay. Yes, this must be the radio tower. You're unsure if you want to enter, but I have no choice. I guess this is a saving point. Let's just save. The communications. Well, I guess it's just repeating the communications from earlier. Okay. Then I guess with this I unlock the door or what? Okay, it is now time. Free passage can be without approval of superior. Please contact for more assistance. And you're a 001 class, right? I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told everyone else. Stay the hell away from here. But I know you're not gonna listen. Not like you have a choice, I guess. I hear any 00 that doesn't follow orders gets sundowned. I thought I would be spared from that treatment. Look at me now. I all took a bite out of my midsection, and the only people sent in here are there to save the equipment and not me. But that's to be expected on this goddamn planet, isn't it? No, there's hope. I used to be just like you, brother. But let me say this. Hope does not save one from teeth as large as my forearm. So, good luck out there. Okay. The door's locked, okay, and then I lock it using this guy. Let's go right. Among the books here, you find a warning manual on dealing with Holl invasions. It says, in case of a Holl takeover, keep these things in mind. All are most active in the dark. When faced with a bright light, most of them won't even have the energy to eat you. All come in endless variety of shapes and sizes. There are fast ones, ones that will chase you, ones that are blind, big ones, small ones, ones that just sit still all day. There's no way to predict what the Holl will do. That brings us to my third point. Never underestimate them. Though they may seem incapable of intelligent thought, there is a reason we have yet to wipe them off this planet. Don't become their next meal. It will only allow them to get stronger. Okay. It's just repeating what it said. Nothing there. Actually, I wanna see, okay, my settings. Oh. Okay. So maybe this guy, if we step out, he's gonna kill us if the light is off. This Alkian's long dead and half eaten. Looking at his skeleton, he must have been a worker for the radio tower. You can see a keycard peeking out of a pocket on his torso. Do you want to take it? Yes. Obtain keycard A. The door's locked. Later. Let me go save again. Go left. This Alkian is long dead and half eaten. Looking at his skeleton, he must have been a soldier sent in here like you. Okay. Door's locked. I hear breathing. Is it another hole? Okay. Yes, he doesn't care about us. I was trying to get the repair kit in the closet next to that thing, and it lashed out with its tongue. It hit me such doors that it damn near killed me, but it didn't even go for the finishing blow. That bitch must have ate so many of our brothers that all he needed was a little bit of my brother's dessert. So now, having gorged itself, it just sits there, blinking. Kinda looks weird. Looks like a person. Oh, it killed me. Wow! It actually killed me. Interesting. Okay, let's just continue. Luckily we saved. Wow, it actually killed me. I'm surprised. I thought it wasn't gonna do anything to me. And then there's this guy. You search through the storage unit. Something in the corner catches your eye. You obtain the repair kit. Okay. So I guess we're gonna head on straight. The door is locked. Okay. It appears this was a door lock mechanism, but it has since been broken. You want to try and fix it using your repair kit? Yes. It appears that you fixed it. Okay, you use keycard A. The door opened. Let me go save again just in case something happens. Let's go. There are some notes here. Would you like to read them? Yes. This is XM1435 writing. Put the whole floor into lockdown mode. You can only hope it will prevent the hole from getting any higher. If you wish to undo this, please utilize the switches on this floor. You can find which ones to turn on by consulting an indicator light on the door and a manual that should be in one of these rooms. That's it. That is if the hole don't get you first. Godspeed, fellow Alkians. I will now prepare to make my escape. XM1435. Okay. So I guess there's a door that has a light, and then I guess you need a combination of switches. I see a switch here. Okay, so let's go find a manual, I guess. one of these rooms. This looks to be a control panel for the stairwell door. It appears the control panel indicator light is flashing red, so I guess we need to find a way to open that door. Consultant sub-manual. This Alkian is long dead and half eaten. Looking at his exoskeleton, he must have been a worker for the radio tower. You can see a keycard peeking out of a pocket on his torso. Okay, take it. This Alkian's still alive. My keycard. Wait, you ain't going out there, are you? How did you even get in? Okay, what's that? They were lying in wait, then out there. I'm sorry, you are fucked. This Alkian is unresponsive. Oh no, who are you? Okay. Okay. Fine. I died again. Alright. So I guess before we actually talk to that guy, maybe we need to find that room. Otherwise, those guys are gonna spawn in and kill us. So maybe in here. Oh, okay. So I guess from that guy, we need to get up there into that room, and then hopefully we can get instructions. Hopefully, I guess those guys don't spawn outside the door. Then hopefully we can find a manual. There looks to be some instructions here. If the control panel indicator light is flashing blue, flip the blue switch into the on position and all others off. So I guess we need to concentrate on the red one, but since that door was flashing red, the one we're trying to get to was flashing red, I guess we can just concentrate on this instruction for now. But yeah, if the control panel indicator light is flashing red, flip the red and yellow switches into the on position, all the others off. So red and yellow on and all the others off. Cool. But was it red or yellow? Ish. I'll need to go and check. Or does it change each and every time you die? Okay, I saw it yellow when I was going, or when I was coming in, so okay. If the control panel indicator light is flashing yellow, flip all the switches into the on position. Okay. Hopefully those guys aren't lurking around here. Hopefully it's only 2 switches, otherwise okay, so there's one switch missing. So this one is on. Hopefully they're not in this middle one, or at least the switch is here. Okay, it might be on the top one. I just don't know where those guys. Ah, it's following me. Okay, it's fine. No. Okay, cool. Okay, fine. This shouldn't be that hard, man. The problem is that if those guys find you, but then again, I can just go, oh, it's red. So since it's red and yellow up. So those guys won't spawn in. Like, I already know what to do now. Red and yellow up, and then the rest down. So those guys are not even here yet. So unless I go to the key card dude, so it's fine. Bye. Okay. This Alkian is dying. Looking at his exoskeleton, he must be a worker for the radio tower. He doesn't have anything to say. Okay, Alkian is half dead and eaten. Cool. Half eaten. Cool. Let me save. Okay, 0 new e-communications. The keycard isn't working on this door. Something strange is happening. Okay, we have to go back and then... This door is locked. Given how you just recently opened it to get in here, you sense that something may be wrong. Something's definitely wrong. Okay. Why do you look like an old dude? Okay. Save. This is the radio equipment. The box should include a receiver and a transmitter. You finally made it. Okay, we finally made it to the radio tower. For the equipment that I guess that all Alkians die for. That noise. Something tells you it sounds a bit different than the usual radio static. You've been told it has never happened before, but could it be a signal from another planet? Decide to put in your earpiece auto translator. There's a message from the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, also known as SETI. We write in hopes of making contact with another sentient species. We understand that this message may be hard to interpret, so we will now relay what we call prime numbers as a universal show of intelligence. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. Okay. We feel that will suffice as proof. Further transmissions will include more such displays. We hope this message does not fall on deaf ears and that new horizons will soon rise among the galaxy. That is all for now. This signal has been relayed as part of the SETI Institute, location University of California, Berkeley, you'll find us in the United States on a planet called Earth. End transmission. Okay, so I guess this is a message from Earth. It looks like for the first time in Alkian history, another hospitable planet has been found. But what do you do now? Your earpiece auto-translator, having listened to their language, would be able to translate a potential reply back. But since their message traveled with slow-moving radio signals, it would have been sent from a long time ago. Our reply, on the other hand, would be sent with quantum teleportation and arrive instantly. Is the being who sent that message even still alive? You decide to stop this train of thought and formulate a reply. What will you say to the resident of this planet Earth? We should probably think about this first. This will be your only chance to be the first being to reply, and do so in complete privacy. As you see it, you have three options. In the first, you consider the risk of sending a reply to another intelligent species we know nothing about. No matter how good our translation is, you don't want our message to have any chance to be misinterpreted as a declaration of war. To make things worse, you don't know how advanced the weapons of this race are, nor do you know how aggressive they can be. In turn, maybe you should reply with a simple, neutral request that you mean no harm. On the other hand, once word of this gets out, there's no doubt your superiors will immediately organize a fleet to Earth. And if what they say about our race is true, it is doubtful that the residents of Earth are more advanced technologically than Alkians. Even if they wanted to mount a resistance to Alkian spaceships, it would likely be in vain. So is the best course of action to be up front of them and say that we are on our way. And then the third option, by that same coin, knowing that Alkians would try to mount a takeover of this Earth, this could be your only chance to keep this secret and prevent the residents of Earth from being wiped out. Come to think of it, there's a great chance that this society on Earth is better than the one on Alkia. You have lived your entire life under the thumb of 003 class, always doing their bidding. And recently we were just sent in to face certain death. Does such a thing also happen on Earth? Are the beings there allowed to flourish and given freedom no matter their rank? You think that's not possible, so should you send a desperate plea for them to never reply, or send another message again, just so your superiors can see that they exist? You should figure out what to say soon. So we have three options. Don't kill us. We're coming to you. Do not reply. I'm just gonna go with the first option. We're just gonna be neutral for now. You use the audio translator to pass your reply into the transceiver. In the process, you end up explaining who you are, what Alkia is, and what would happen if Alkians were to potentially come to Earth. You end by reaffirming that you come in peace and asking for the residents of Earth to not seek out and destroy Alkia. And now all that's left to do is wait. Did you make the right decision? Okay. So are we on Earth now, or? Oh, this is me. The other me on Earth. Alright. The bus was late again. Your boss is not going to be happy. Better not be any more late. And on the spread of this anniversary, you can sense how annoyed Professor Elias is. I feel it is appropriate to recall where our organization, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, began. See, 50 years ago, we sent out our first radio message into space, and it went a little like this. This is a message from the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, also known as SETI. We write in hopes of making contact with another sentient species. We understand that this message may be hard to interpret, so we will now relay what we call prime numbers as a universal show of intelligence, and so on and so on. Okay, so I guess it's that message we got from the other side when we were 5, or I guess that red thing. What fools we all were. Back then we haphazardly sent English and Morse code alike without a regard for whether or not we would be understood. Not only that, but the fear of such messages being misinterpreted or alerting a potential aggressor to our presence was non-existent. Hopefully we don't pay for such mistakes with blood, but given how silent the skies have been since then, I doubt that will be the case. What we can do, everyone, is change SETI's ways going forward. That message 50 years ago stood as a symbol of humanity's technological progress and a hope that we could meet like-minded beings across our galaxy. This hope still stands, but in our modern age, filled as it is with war, hatred, and misinformation, you must be cognizant that such things likely aren't the sins of humanity alone. Extraterrestrials could be just as awful as us, everyone. And we've got the sole responsibility of making a first impression on them. So we better get it right. And that is it for today's morning debrief. Time to get your daily tasks, everyone. Except you, 5. So I'm also 5 here. Okay. It took you damn long enough. Spend your sweet ass time cleaning your ears, huh? Let me just not say anything. I'll have you know, 5, what we do here is serious work, and we have no room for people who aren't serious about it. Listen, the grant that covers salaries for research assistants like you is up for renewal next month. Between the recession and the war in Ukraine, Uncle Sam is giving less and less money towards searching the stars. Someone here must get on the chopping block sooner or later, and let's just say Slack is our first in line. So, get to it, 5, prove me wrong. You're on receiver duty for today. I moved the equipment into the room to the right. And this goes without saying, but don't mess this up. Even a deadbeat like you can handle the receivers alike. We ever heard anything from it? Okay. Guess let's work. Okay. That was your email. You should probably check it. You take a look at your computer. Okay, let's save. You take a look at your computer, your emails. You have one email, reading first email to 5 from Chisholm. I guess this is my girlfriend. Hoping you didn't forget. I hate to use your work email like this, but you didn't say anything this morning, and I wanted to remind you it's our 3rd year anniversary. I would love to do something special tonight. You don't have to go out or anything. Maybe I can cook and you Venmo me for the ingredients in return. Let me know what you want me to make. Chisholm. What would you reply with? We can order out. I mean, it's our anniversary, so why would I want you to cook and actually... Yeah, why would I want you to cook? I mean, you also come from work, you're also tired, so we might as well just order out. And then I guess this is the radio receiver. Time to go through your checklist just like every other day. First, you must turn the receiver on. Okay. It produces a harsh hissing noise as always. Next, you have to check the dials and buttons that control where the receiver is aimed. Unsurprisingly, everything is normal. It's not like someone was sick in here at night and press all the buttons. Next, you must run a command in the terminal to pick up any outside signal of a certain frequency. Now it's the time to test those frequencies. 98 megahertz, nothing. 81. It's looking like today's another boring day of listening to static. You're getting hungry. You can't stop thinking about dinner with cheese on tonight. You decide to get back to work. What is the next frequency to test? Must be 982. Not kill us. Was that a message? It sounded like they were speaking English, but they didn't sound human. Still, this must be some sort of prank, right? Or an accidental intercept from Earth. Our interceptors seem to be aimed and tuned correctly from outer space. And the terminal was given the correct commands. What on earth is going on? We decide to amplify the signal. Please do not kill us. My name is XM0124. I live on a planet called Alkia, and I am communicating to you in your language via machine learning auto translation system. For now, I am the only Alkian who is aware of your existence, or in behalf of my entire race, though I'll say this, we come in peace. Us Alkians have our problems, sure, and as a low class one, I know that best, but sure, even those like my unit manager can be convinced to mean you residents of Earth no harm. I'll get to the point. Our planet Alkia is home to not one but two sentient species. There's us, the Alkians, with peaceful plant eaters, then there's the Holl that lives solely of eating us. So as you can imagine, finding a way to escape our planet has been a goal of ours for a long time. And now that we know that your planet can support life too, I'd imagine many Alkians would want to set a course for a spaceship in your direction. I hope you see what I'm getting at. I don't want this to seem like we'll take you over or anything. We just need a place to peacefully live. Planets are big, right? We hope there's enough space on Earth to share, and in return we are happy to share our technology and knowledge. Doesn't sound so bad, right? Given how far away your planet is, it will take about 3 million Alkian rotations for our ships to reach you, and our days are really long, so even though I'm not sure how that translates to Earth time, I just know it'll be a long while. So let this stand as proof of my goodwill. If we really wish harm upon you, I wouldn't take it upon myself to let you know beforehand that Alkian spaceships might be coming your way. Also, I should note that I'm communicating with you via quantum teleportation. I'm a lower class Alkian, so all I know about it is what I skimmed from records, but I think it works by using quantum bits that have been entangled between our planet of yours that happen to be located near our radios. The bottom line is we can now exchange information instantaneously. Just send a signal in my direction like you would any other, and our technology will do the rest. If you can hear me, resident of Earth, please let me know if you have any questions. I want nothing more but for both of our species to live and prosper. If the residents of Earth would rather kill us than share their space, so be it. I can do everything in my power to convince my high-ups that your planet is not to be tampered with. Additionally, I'll try and check in later if you'd rather respond at another time. So until then, this is XM0124 checking out. Remember, please don't kill us. Hey, what was that? Was it some sort of prank? The message seemed to have no discernible source, which would make sense if it was sent via quantum teleportation, whatever that is. And the frequency is spot on for a wave that comes from hundreds of light years away. God, this is real, isn't it? You are the first human to ever hear a message from outer space. What did the message even say? Alkia, quantum teleportation, a potential space fleet flying towards Earth? None of this makes any sense. You begin to feel dizzy. Ahem. It looks like you fainted. Many hours have passed. It's really the end of the workday now. Falling asleep at your desk, Or more like falling onto your desk, I should say. Looks like you broke the receiver. It's a shame because I thought I saw a wave come in. Must have been an errant signal though. I know there's all sorts of jamming and shit coming in from space given the war in Ukraine. Still, this is the exact type of behavior I was talking about this morning. 5. You should go home and get some rest. Then come back tomorrow and never pull a stunt like this again. Got it? You have no idea what to say. I'll take that as a yes. Now, get out of here. I'll get a replacement receiver tonight. Okay, I guess we'll just go home. We take a bus to your apartment. Home sweet home. Hey 5, are you ready for some dinner? I ordered out at your favorite restaurant just like you asked. I'm a bit offended you don't want my cooking, but you did save me a lot of effort. I did say, guys, that I'm gonna save us some effort. Looks like it actually worked out. You don't have the strength to say anything right now. Come on, don't just stand there. I'm just as hungry as you probably are. Let's eat. You share a meal of cheese home, then as good as it tastes, you are barely able to finish it. With what happened earlier today looming over you, the meal feels like a lead weight in your stomach. Cheesehome seems to notice something is wrong. Listen, these years really have been special. You make it worth it to live in this world, despite everything. I want to make sure you know that. 5, are you doing alright? You haven't said anything since you got here. Work stuff. Is that why you're acting so weird? Is it the head professor again, Elias, right? You spend so much time at work just for him to treat you like shit. It is something to you. Just let me know and I'll... I'm not sure if you should actually talk about what happened to work. Let's just say I got a signal. What kind of signal? You mean a radio signal from another planet? Are you serious now? You can't master anything beyond nodding your head. This is crazy. Have you told anyone? Why didn't I find this out from the news? No way, you haven't told anyone? So I'm the second person to know. I must say I'm honored 5 as long as this all isn't some elaborate prank. What did they even say? The aliens, that is. Okay, I'll tell the truth. You told you some about Alkia, what you learned about its society and XM0124. You talk about how it said that an Alkian fleet might be on its way, but it begged you to but begged you to let them flee to Earth in peace. Whoa. Knowing that, what do you think? Do you think they're gonna actually come and take over Earth? If they're intelligent to communicate with us, they might as well take it. Not like we're using our planet for anything good. That's a joke, you know. This is exciting, 5. Gonna be so famous. When are you going to tell your professor? Tomorrow. As awful as Elias is, I think that's the right call. You should keep me in the loop too. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. But this is so fascinating. Do you think they are more intelligent than us? More kind, maybe even more thoughtful? Definitely not. But, and if so, would that mean that... Never mind that. I just realized you must be tired after all this. Sounds like it's been a long day. 5. I'm so glad I'm with you. Thank you for sharing this with me. Let's head to bed. It's been one hell of an anniversary. Despite everything taking over your thoughts, you know Chisholm is right. You need sleep more than anything else right now. Decide to call it a night. Maybe things will make more sense in the morning. By some miracle you managed to get some sleep, but you don't feel any better. You should probably talk to Chisholm before heading to work. Hey 5, good morning. I'll be honest, since what you told me last night, I haven't been able to sleep. This other planet and the beings on it, it's been all I can think about. I feel like my whole world's been turned upside down. Gosh, I'm so sorry, I probably sound like a total weirdo right now. Just that. Could you let me hear what it is saying? All you would have to do is put me on speakerphone next to the radio. Please, even if it's just talking nonsense, I want to hear its voice. No. Please just do this for me. I've never wanted anything more in my life. This will be a chance to hear them out before the collective eyes of humanity are on their planet. It's decided then. Just give me a ring when you contact them again. I promise you won't regret this. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. Okay, I'm at work again. 5, you're here bright and early. Unfortunately, our rotation still has you on receiver duty. You're lucky I was able to find a new one this morning. Already installed it. We'll get to it. The day is young. Now's your time to prove yourself worthy. Okay. Hesitantly, you turn the receiver on. It produces a harsh hissing noise as always, but this time it feels just a little more harsh. You take a deep breath, better check the dials and buttons. Despite everything, they're still unchanged. Time for the terminal. Now it's time to set the frequency, but first you have to call Chisholm and put them on speakerphone. 5, is it time? God, I'm so excited. We're the first to hear words from a society untouched by man. I can't thank you enough for letting me in on this. If it understands us, could you let me talk to it over speakerphone? You wish you should choose some excitement, all you feel is dread. Well, there's no going back now. What was the frequency again? I think it was 982 megahertz. It looks to be just making useless noise. What happened yesterday? Was it all a dream? What's happening? Are we supposed to be hearing it now? 5, is something? This will be my final time repeating my message. That's the alien, XM0124, right? The area I'm currently in is dangerous. I cannot stay here much longer. Still, I wanted to repeat my message one final time, in hopes that a resident of Earth near the original broadcast location could reply. Danger, 5, it's reaching out to us. We gotta send a message back. Workplace has a transmitter, right? Chisom is right, we do have a transmitter, it's included in the receiver. But is replying really the best call? This could be all some grand trick. But is it? XM0124 has been strangely uprun throughout this whole process. If you wanted to, you could run to the presses and sound the alarm on an Alkian invasion immediately. In short, replying would give away our presence, but XM0124 appears to know a lot about us already. You decide to go for it. But if Elias would be mad that you didn't tell him about the signal, you can't imagine how mad he'd be if you reply without consulting anyone. But part of you wants to do this just to piss him off. You turn the receiver on. Hello, X0124, are you there? You're taken aback by how eager Chisom is to talk to him over speakerphone. My goodness, I thought a reply would never come. Who is this speaking? Is this the transmitter of the original message? I'm not sure who you're talking about, but this is Chisom. I'm the partner of 5, the person who first heard your message. I see. It is wonderful to hear your reply. XM0124, I was wondering, is there anything you could do to prove you really are, an alien? Are you aware of the polynomial time versus non-polynomial time problem? You don't know what it is talking about? Yes, I do. It's a famous computer science problem. It tries to prove that every problem whose solution can be verified in polynomial time can also be solved in polynomial time. No one has ever been able to solve it. Give me one moment. Binary. What on earth is that sound? My apologies, I know that message was instructable to you, but if you look at the spectrograph, it'll translate into a simple machine level algorithm that solved the aforementioned problem. While no one on your planet has solved it, on Alkia such a problem is so trite that even commoners like me know its solution. You have no idea what XM0124 is talking about, but you decide to believe it. We can get proof of it later. For now though, I'll believe you. So, XM0124, could you tell us about yourself? Like for example, what you look like? I've never really thought how I would describe myself to another species. I guess I have a pointed face, ending on a snout of a red nose. I have big circular ears, one of which is green and the other light red. And I have 2 antennae that sprout from those ears. I also have big eyes and a big mouth too. My lower body is encased in a robotic exoskeleton that's colored blue to reflect my XM0 rank. My shoulders have an orange hint while my other joints are light blue. You begin to picture what XM0124 looks like in your mind. Was that description good enough for you? It was great. Is there anything you would like to ask us? Well, as I said before, it is dangerous here, so I can't stay long. But now I'm curious. What do you and your partner look like? Oh, 5. We should try and describe each other. Chisholm goes on to give a detailed description of you, carefully worded in a way to allow a being from a different planet to understand. Now it's your turn, 5. This is also strange. What would you say? Let's just give a normal description. You describe Chisholm as best as you can, trying to imagine What another species would you imagine they look like? Moving on. I know time is of the essence, XM0124, so I won't keep you for too long. Still, I must ask, could you tell us a bit about your society? As for Alkian society, I'm optimistic about it. I'll give you a general overview. But first, you'll need to tell me a little bit about your society. Otherwise, it will be hard to explain what mine is like in comparison to yours. I can do that. Again, Chisom seems really eager to talk. Wasn't this supposed to be a conversation between you and the alien? As residents of Earth, we call ourselves humans, and since the very first humans walked this Earth, we have been at each other's throats. Societal progress comes when we try and seek out comfort, but this comfort often comes at the expense of others. We invented slavery, the taking away of freedom from other humans. We are the only species capable of genocide, an attempt to completely wipe out specific members of our society. And though some say our lives are better than they used to be, the technologies and comforts that made it that way mostly came about through war. War, I should add, is truly an awful thing. It's a truly awful thing. It's when humans try and kill and maim each other. In recent times, things have gotten even worse. Humans hate other humans more than ever. A great virus killed many of our species, a new war just broke out, and on and on. This all isn't to say that there's no hope for humanity. There are optimistic people out there. My little sister was one of them. 5-2 is positive about things, but I just can't see this any other way. You're not sure what to make of Chisholm's thoughts on human society. Will you say anything? I guess he is right. Yeah, I had a feeling you would agree with me. Wow, the way is so sure and forward. But anyway, I see. Knowing that, I'll describe my society in a human context. Us Alkians are all organized into different castes. There's the XM0s, which do dirty work, mining, agriculture, or any odd jobs that require a lot of manpower. We are often sent on tasks where a high mortality rate is expected. Then there's the 001 classes who do grunt level work. They operate equipment, survey the land for the Holl, who try and eat us, those kind of tasks. As for the 002s, I don't see them very often. That is because they are the 7 class who work directly under 003s. They prepare technology, deliver objects, and check up on our planet's highest class. Speaking of them, 003s are the leaders of Alkia. They are made up of unit managers and scientists. They serve our leaders for nearly every facet of life and drive forward societal progress. When compared to Earth, I will say that Alkia seems less divided. We are all united against the Holl, it seems, and goals generally are shared by our entire species. In the rare case where an Alkian wishes harm upon another, they are sundowned. I am suffering from a little bit of amnesia at the moment, so I can't recall what sundowning means, but I don't think it's good. That should be all. I should probably head back to my unit manager soon. Thank you, XM0124. Just one more thing. You feel like Alkian society is more righteous than ours? Just one more thing. Okay, so I guess I'm the rat again. You feel like Alkian society is more righteous than ours? Let me just say, I don't know. I see. Well, I won't hold you any longer. Thank you for talking with us, XM0124. The transmission ends. You have no idea what to make of recent events. These humans strike you as a strange bunch. Your unit manager has likely been awaiting your return for a while. We should probably head back soon so nobody else gets sent to this awful tower. Cool. Oh, okay. Let's take the radio tower. This is the radio equipment. You were originally sent here to retrieve and bring it back to your unit manager. To think all of this happened just because of a small box of electronics. You take the transmitter. Let me save. But yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna end it here for today. And then, yeah, see you on the next episode.